Ball night in the association, NBA Cup action between the Denver Nuggets and the Dallas Mavericks. Nikola Jokic is back, missed 3 games with a bad back. Here he is in the second quarter watching Kyrie Irving hang pole from deep. He had 43 earlier this month in a loss to Denver. He was 1 of 6 from 3 here, going through 3, as in 3 defenders. Tough and 1. It's a floater. You'll float too. We all float down here. Jokic going to get the ball taken away. P.J. Washington doing the honors. Irving up to Najee Marshall. Big night for Marshall. He actually outscored Denver's bench by himself. Nuggets down 20 at the break. You see the record, 0-154 in franchise history when trailing by that much at halftime. Then Jokic, second half to MPJ. J is one of the initials. What did you think would happen from distance? He had 17 points. No Luka in this one for the Mavericks. Just reminding you he's out with a wrist issue at least a week. And got a fast break back the other way. Porter Jr. to Peyton Watson, 15 for Watson. And then Jokic makes the layup in the post. He's working on his 5th straight triple-double. He's going to kick out to Russell Westbrook. Brody, no from distance. Jokic, tip, put back, yes. Nuggets outscored the Mavs by 14 in the third, so they're down just 6 going into the fourth. And in that final frame, it's Westbrook to Jokic, dime to Watson, an open triple. 10 dimes for the dad bod god. And the Nuggets have come all the way back. They take a 2-point lead. Kyrie restoring order. He finds PJ. Not personal jet, private jet, no. PJ scoring 9 of Dallas's 15 points in crunch time. Westbrook driving. Tremendous block. Taking another look at Derek Lively going up. He collides. His knee goes into PJ Washington. Both guys would stay down. Both guys would get up. Washington going to drive the paint. Tough finish. It pushes the lead for the Mavs out to 4. Washington 22 points. Jokic attacking the rim. His 36th career 30-point triple-double passes James Harden for 5th most all-time. Went for 33, 17, and 10. The Grimes to Marshall, a career-high 26. Who says Marshall dresses for less? He comes through in the clutch. The Mavs win by 3.
I'll say what everybody's thinking. That court needs to drink more water. Is all I'm saying. Hey, let's stay in Group West C. Steph Curry and the Dubs, they're 2-0. Taking on the Pelicans, second worst record out west. Off the miss, Steph in the Big Easy, making it look just like it. Andrew Wiggins, ball. Easy find. Golden State up a 3 spot. We're 6 minutes into the fourth quarter. Golden State with a 5-point lead. It's Andrew Wiggins. Look at the move. Spinning, running, kissing. Randy Scott on a playground. Back in your elementary days.
I was like, wait a second.
Back in your elementary days.
Please specify
Warriors up 8. Wiggins with a season-high 30, and then Draymond to Steph. Finishes in reverse, 19 points, 7 boards, 7 dimes. Trey Murphy, 3 of his 24, led New Orleans in scoring. And then Jeremiah Robinson-Earl, he'll hit a corner triple. He had 19 points. New Orleans keeping it close. It's a 3-point game. What's B.I. going to do? He's going to find Murphy, who hits another 3. Home bounce. New Orleans down just 2. We're inbounding the ball. Draymond looking for somebody. Okay, we're calling a timeout. Let's draw something up. Warriors advance the rock with 11 seconds to go. B.I. getting a little handsy. Brandon Boston gets the steal on the other end. Ingram eventually going to find Murphy in the corner. Wing 3, no. All right, and then chaos ensues here. Robinson-Earl called for a personal on Draymond Green. They try to review it. It looked like he was going for ball. Draymond had 11 points. That probably the non-measurable play of the game that he made. It withstood. Warriors get the win, 112-108. So the Dubs improved to 3-0 out west in Group C and have clinched first place in that group. Meanwhile, the Pelicans, they've been eliminated from knockout contention thanks to that loss and the Mavericks win over the Nuggets. And that complex being, am I not saying Manhattan correctly?
No, where did this game happen?
All right,
was it in Brooklyn or was it in Manhattan?
Philly. It was Philly,
All right.
as indicated by the big 76 at center court. They have not won, and I'm talking about the Sixers, a game in regulation. They only have 2 in the regular season. Jared McCain, though, the fabulous rookie out of Duke, he has been putting this team on his back, especially since the left knee soreness from Joel Embiid, also Paul George with a left knee contusion. What about Jared McCain? 3 or more three-pointers made in his last 8 games. Sixers had a lead at the break. We're in the fourth quarter now, 6 to go. Sixers down 1. It's McCain, who made it very clear. Listen, Gen Z is going to tell you what they want, and he straight up was like, I am the rookie of the year. It is the goal that I set forth this season. And he's playing like it, certainly on his way. Second rookie in franchise history with multiple 30-point games with 5 or more threes made. Maxey, Dorian Finney-Smith, he hits the triple. And then Maxey, listen, the young backcourt was doing their thing. All right, Philly, a .235 win percentage, not great, though the Sixers have an 11-point lead. Let's lengthen that. Maxey at 26, Jared McCain, I am Rookie of the Year. He now has a career high as well, 30 points, 5 boards. Philly gets their first regulation win of the season. McCain entering the season with 40-1 odds to win Rookie of the Year. Even saw those odds drop to 102-1 rather, on October 25th. Now he currently sits as the odds-on favorite to win the hardware. McCain drafted 16th overall in this past draft by way of Duke. In the modern draft era, which dates back to 1966, only 2 players drafted outside of the lottery have gone on to win Rookie of the Year. A couple science guys. So too is Jaylen Brown, who tweeted back on November 2nd, I want to meet Bill Nye, the science guy. And actually, this is the theory of manifestation, because if you put it out into the universe, Bill Nye will show up to that wizard team. He's like a human wizard. He made science cool. Bill. Okay, Jason Tatum 0 for 10 from three-point land. But what do we know about Newton's first law? An object will not change its motion unless a force acts on it. That force being Luke Cornett gets the rebound, kicks it out to Jaylen Brown, who has his hero in the stands, sitting baseline, just spot shadowed, Cash. What about force of attraction? That's one I just made up. Oh, and what's attracted about this? The ball to the backboard to the rim. 3 minutes to go in the fourth. Now we're under a minute to go. The problems don't care who solved them. And with Jason Tatum scoring sub-20, the problem is the Celtics needed more scoring. Apex of 19 feet, not a big deal. Jaylen Brown goes for 31 in front of the coolest scientist to ever live, 108.96. Here's JB after the game with Bill Nye, and here's why JB wanted to meet America's scientist.
I can't remember what maybe even tweet that. I think I was just up thinking about just, your educational experience, and it just crossed my mind. I was like, man, I got to meet this guy. Growing up, I used to be excited when the teacher used to say, we watching, Bill Nye today. So, looking back on it, to be able to shake his hand for helping me in my educational journey, it was pretty cool tonight.
I mean, Bill Nye dominated PBS from 93 to 98. Bill Nye, the science guy.
Yes.
Science rules.
All right. They got us thinking, though.
Yeah.
If we could have anybody here in studio.
Got it. Phil
watch
Swift.
us.
Flex Seal. Come on, man. That guy's a legend.
We were going to go serious.
Can you imagine Phil Swift in the studio right now just slapping tape on everything? That'd be hilarious. What about you?
What's your personal connection to Phil Swift?
I appreciate his
I was going to say
engineering ability.
A departed college professor, Bob McClory, who was a legend at Northwestern. I was going to get vindictive and talk about a news director at Northern Arizona and Flagstaff who told me I wasn't mature enough to work in TV.
Well, they might have been.
I know his name. He had braces, and he told me that.
I'm on fire. It's NBA, it's